That is good, legends. Everyone's having a fantastic Easter. There we go. Myself muted. Yeah, Treasure Hunter, Neil, Jeffrey Button, Mama's Gone Creating, Dina Little Hale, Way Cool Outdoors is in the house. Good to see you, bro. Florida Storm Chasing's up there. Scooter is in the house. And brother, good to see you. Happy Easter, everybody. Tomcat Josh is in the house. BNUS Odyssey, welcome. Yeah. Fran is in the house, which means Dan is not far behind. Putting ointment on his left arm. Good to see everybody today. Yeah. Easter Sunday. I hope, I don't know if we're going to get as big a crowd as usual, but you know what? We're going to have fun anyway. I hope everyone's having something good to eat. Celebrating the holiday. There's Dan crying for help. DA Jim, my friend. Yeah. Good to see all you legends here on Easter Sunday. Yay. Good weekend. It is cold here. Not gonna lie. Red Bull Princess is in. Welcome in, Red Bull Princess. Not gonna lie, it is cold here, man. It is 43 Fahrenheit, which is really cold for this time of year. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well, friend. Relax. You're feeling probably whatever you guys do. In privacy. So the guess the weight, we actually had a wicked weight last week, and I didn't look like we had that much gold. Came in at 257 on the scale, actually. The winner was Amateur Gold Hunter with a guess of 264. Mr. Meanleaf is in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Meanleaf. There we go. So yeah, pretty good guess. 264 on 257 worth of gold, so 0.007 off. Very close. Yeah. Early bird entries in, shall we? So I have not, by the way, I have not put it up on my community. Right now we're up to 4 bags. We're gonna have a full gram, a half gram, and 2/4 gram bags to be giving away this month. And that's all thanks to you guys and your generous donation. Gavin Duffel's in the house. Welcome. Good to see you, Gavin. All the way over there in the UK. All right, legends. So, let's get the party started. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. Florida Storm Chasing's in the house. Good to see you, Florida. Not sure if I welcomed you in yet or saw you. Miss Independent, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Easter to everybody. There we go, guys. Get those guesses in. So we should be up for some good adventures this week. We'll have a bushcraft video again. We're going to have another members only stream. Those are getting a little bit crazy. Really enjoying those on Friday nights. One of us is going to win big, or one of you, I guess, is going to win big on a Friday. Can't tell me we're going to be scratching 50 scratch tickets a month at the rate we're going, and no one at some point in time is going to win a big prize. David Dandran, welcome in. AAA, full half. Good to see you fellas. Happy Easter. All right. Let me double check those numbers. Make sure no one else guessed. All right, legends. So that one was 29. Congrats, Florida Storm Chasing Adventures, sir. Not yet, full half, but the day is young, my friend. The day is young. All right. Let's go again, legends. One number only. Between 1 and 50. Jacob Poucher's in the house. Good to see you, Jacob. 406, welcome in, bro. No, I'm not sneaking into the Easter chocolate Mama's gone creating. I don't have any in the house. The kids are all gone, so I don't even have any. What am I having? I got nothing in the house for sweets, actually. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. I'm really more of a meat tooth. And believe me, I've got plenty of that in the house. Lost in Silent Hill. We're giving away some entries so folks can potentially win some gold. And we're going to be sluicing some gold concentrates, looking for placer gold shortly, and panning them out. Welcome in. Smash the like, sub to the channel, hang around. PA Patriots in the house. Good to see you, Dan. Hunting and stuff with J&J. Welcome in, my friend. Yeah, I was trying, when I snuck away there, I was trying to get a knife off my pack. I'll get that off later. I wanted to show you guys something and get your opinion on something while we're all here. But all right, legends. Number was actually 1, the winner, Mr. Meanleaf. Congrats. Congrats to Mr. Meanleaf. All right. So I mentioned earlier, you know what, I'll just go grab it off the, I'll leave the pouch on my pack, but. So I know a lot of people here are outdoorsmen and outdoors people. Whether you're a camper, you're a prospector, a hunter, a fisherman, having a good knife is always important. I've been customizing these Mora knives. People really seem to like them. There's a couple that I've done recently. These two, this one, top one got a vinegar patina on it. This one got a mustard patina. I put a lanyard on that one. They're wicked knives. I love them. I collect them, actually. Probably got somewhere around a dozen more knives. Let me get this out of the way before I stab myself. I was thinking just to add a little something, because I do get the knives pretty cheap off my sponsor, and then I modify them myself. If anyone would be interested in me adding one of those to the prize pack. So we've already got 4 gold pay dirts. For the drawing, I was thinking about adding a customized Mora knife as well. Let me know what you guys think if you're interested. Doll Strong makes a good knife. Can't argue with that. P, don't you make customs or something? Or was that somebody else? I know you do a lot of custom metalwork and stuff, but yeah, maybe we'll add a knife to the giveaway pack. Oh, moose roast! I'm so jealous. Just a new inch. Welcome in. That does not, Justin. So I was going to text you on that. Unfortunately, if you pay, the way YouTube works is your money accumulates during the month, and you get paid out the 21st of the next month. So what I was going to do with that is just give away another bag next month, if that works for you. April Davis, welcome in. But we'll see. You know what, Justin, I'll text you. I don't know exactly what you had in mind. We could add one. We could make a 5th bag. I could front $25, or you know, I know you donated 50. It was a very generous donation, so we could probably get an extra quarter or at least a $35 bag out of that. Let's play it by ear, man. I'll text you back and forth. Ringo and Zara, welcome in, buddy. I'll text you back and forth, and we'll decide from there. Because I know Dorothy Richardson wanted to donate a bag as well, and off of bear prospecting. So we'll see how we land out, and we'll go from there. Perplexed, welcome in, sir. All right, one number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Hey, Muscle Shell, welcome in. Lost in Silent Hill, glad to see you still sticking around. Subscribe, hit that like button. Talk to folks. There's some amazing channels in here. Just hang out for a bit and we'll get you a wrench so you can connect around to those other channels. Because YouTube is like that, and they make us hand out wrenches for that, which I think is ridiculous. But I think everyone should be able to connect to each other without having a wrench. But it is what it is. But in case YouTube's listening, we love YouTube and the cops and the IRS as well. A pony keg of root beer. Oh yeah, baby. Root beer floats are awesome. Love a good root beer float. Coke floats are pretty good too. Yeah, you're telling me, full half. You're telling me. Thank you for the thumbs up, April. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's just in case people are listening, PA. All right, legends. That number was 43. The closest, or the number was 44 actually. The closest with 43. Mama's gotten creating. Congratulations, Mama. D3 is in the house. Good to see you, D3. There we go. Notice Dan's not winning them all. I found the camera that he had hidden up in the owl, and we disabled that today. So, Dan, you got to win them fair and square today, my friend. Sorry about that. Actually, sorry, not sorry. All right, legends. One number, only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Yeah, hope everyone's having something nice to eat for Easter. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I didn't take anything out. My family did their Easter dinner yesterday, so I had ham and lamb, which was a weird combo, but it was pretty good. My aunt cooked it up, so. Yeah, right on, FSA. I'm getting back to doing gold prospecting. I can't wait. The snow's starting to melt in the woods, and my clay bed should be open pretty soon. I hiked in there, but there's still some water going through it, so I got to wait for that to settle and get through. Then we'll be back to making a couple prospecting videos as well this year. I'm anxious for that, actually. James Crisp is in the house. Good to see you, James. Yeah, I love lamb. I just thought, Justin, to have so my aunt cooked a ham and a leg of lamb. I thought it was kind of a weird combo. I mean, it was good, but hot sauce butter drizzle on sardines. Different, but I love sardines, actually. What I prefer even more though than just regular sardines is kippered snacks. So the smoked herring, I love those things. Kenneth Bird, welcome in, brother. Steak tips, homemade mushroom and onion gravy over mashed potatoes. That sounds pretty goddamn good, PA. Not gonna lie. Dang. I was just starting to think about having a Red Baron pizza, but now you're gonna make me up my game, I think. Barbecue steak, baked potato, nothing wrong with that, my friend. Cold leftover pizza, nothing, you know what? Nothing wrong with that either, actually, sometimes. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I got some better. You know what I think I'm gonna have tonight? Fish and chips. I think I'm gonna go for some fish and chips. Yeah, leftover pizza's pretty dang good. No, if it's good pizza, right? All right, guys, number was 31, the closest. 406. Congrats, 406. Oh, Justin, that sounds great. Good baked beans are a thing of beauty, man. The trick is to get them smoky with like you got with the bacon, but not too sweet, like not too much molasses and stuff in them. Oh yeah. And the other trick is to make sure that Mrs. Justin Winch eats them with you, and you can turn the heat off in your bedroom at night. Scott B. Fishing, happy Easter to you and your family as well, sir. Good to see you in here. All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Hey, Jennifer, welcome in. Good to see you. Lord Shadow's in the house. Good to see you as well, sir. Sleep with a woobie, do you? There you go. We don't judge here. Dirt Dog Magnetics, welcome in, bro. Good to see you, sir. All right, legends, that number was 22. The caliber of rifle everyone should own. 3 winners, PA, Florida Storm Chasing Adventures, and Full Half. Okay, as well, keep it going. Congrats to all our winners so far. All right, legends, let's keep the party going. One number only, between 1 and 50. And while you guys do that, I'm going to get this Modern Michigan's in the house. Good to see you, bro. Will you guys guess that number? I am gonna go. Hey, Super Nick, welcome in. I'm gonna go grab the pump for the sluice. Get that hooked up. Awesome. Every week I say I'm going to rig this up with a magnet on the bottom of the bin, and every week I forget. Sluice is running good. All right. Yeah, 406 GPA gutter sluice, Martin Prospecting gutter sluice. Depends who you ask. Yeah. Of course, Lord Shadow, anytime, buddy. Drop a link. Lord Shadow going to share the love raffle, I believe he's calling it. No worries, man. And if you stick around too, Lord Shadow, wait till, maybe we're about an hour into the show. You can drop that link again and I'll pin it up for you. BK, welcome in, Brian. Good to see you. All right, legends. Number was 7. Congrats to D3. And new to the channel, Lost in Silent Hill. Congrats. There's your first entry. We'll be giving away gold pay dirt on the 26th of April is the big giveaway stream. Those are always a riot. Make sure you're here for that. Mandy, welcome in. Double check here. Mandy's Candy. Good to see you. I have to check because I got 2 Mandys coming in now, which, yeah. Mandy's Candy, of course, an absolute legend. Actual long-time member of the channel, too. One of my longest standing members. Awesome. All right, what time we have? We got time to squeeze in one more. 26, Nick, same time. It's 3:30 Eastern every Sunday. 26 is a Sunday, so. We got time to squeeze in one more entry. What the hell? You dropped everything on the forklift? That's not good. Go ahead, guys. One number only, between 1 and 50. RMP Brad, welcome in, brother. PA Sportsman, good to see you. Let me get you a wrench, brother. I know you. Surprised you didn't already have one, but now you got one fixed. Not getting out of bed till tomorrow, Mandy? That's a solid plan, I guess. I don't know. The pup's got the zoomies up there. Get some bubble action going. So, Lost in Silent Hill, stick around and chat for a little bit. We'll get you a wrench so you can connect around to some of these other awesome channels. You know what? What the hell? You've been here a while. I'll give you a wrench. Make sure you're using that wrench to connect around. We like to grow each other's channels, grow the community. Hey, Maggie. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, he's waiting to make his daily appearance. Sir Slack-a-lot's here. Did I miss 9 Finger? All right, legends. Number was 14. Congrats to Jennifer Wera and PA Patriot Prospecting Dan. There you go, guys. So Lost in Silent Hill, you don't really need to use a wrench. I mean, I have a few managing moderators that take care of trolls and stuff like that. But if you click on someone else's name, it'll drop down a thing, and then you click go to channel, and then you can subscribe from there. Make sure if you want to subscribe to someone that you're leaving a comment on one of their latest shorts, and that way that your subscription will stick. And you can check them out. There's other channels here that prospect, do awesome giveaways, all kind of cool stuff. It's an awesome community. Nice, Nick. Congratulations, man. All right, so let's get these entries out of the way. Get sluicing and find ourselves some gold today. I weighed my. So I have two 2-ounce vials. One of them is full upstairs in the safe. This is my second one I'm working on. It's almost at 1.5 ounces after last week, so I'm hoping for a good take this week. Steel City is in the house. Good to see you, brother. Let me grab those concentrates. Got these ready early this week. The top kind of dried out on me, but that's okay. We'll mix those up a little. Never want to put dry concentrates through your sluice. Awesome, Lost in Silent Hill. Tons of great prospecting channels in here. You got Dina, Jeffrey Button, PA Patriot, D3 Dude, I mean, just to name a few. Bill Snodgrass, welcome in, Bill. Nine Fingers got a video. Nine Fingers videos, Creed's videos are hilarious. His shorts are awesome. Make sure you check those out. Now this thing I don't think I charged it, so this might be absolutely useless. So we may as well get this thing out of our way. There we go. We're working on the bubbles, Jennifer. Good bubbles come with time. So I'm working blind here without that light. I can't see if there's anything in my sluice. Awesome, Nick. That's awesome. Oh, Maggie knows where I am, Tio. Maggie's a friend of mine. You're coming to Alaska, you're gonna go past me though. Don't ignore you. I wouldn't ignore you, Maggie. Alaskan Gold Hunter, welcome in, bro. You think of me as an Alaskan boy? Okay. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, it's just like Alaska here, minus the grizzly bears where I'm at. I did spend a bit of time in Alaska though. It's beautiful out there. Yeah, we've got small mountains here. We got the Adirondack Mountains, which is nothing compared to the Rockies, of course, but Maggie. Maggie knows me well enough to know that I don't take offense very easily. Absolutely, PA Sportsman. There is a guy in this very chat, PA Patriot Prospecting, that finds gold in Pennsylvania. There are some good, actually pretty good glacial gold bearing rivers and creeks in PA. Aussie Chick, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Easter. Curb is in the house. Good to see you, Curb. Southern Girl sending love from Tennessee. Love back at you from Ontario, Canada. Stick around, sub to the channel. Make friends with my friends and we'll get you a wrench so you can connect around. Yeah, well there's your first place to look. Inside bends with black sand and good cobbles. Yeah, I lost at Silent Hill. So I'll take you backwards in the process. I take dirt from the creek. We run it through these some larger sluices. These aren't the actual ones I use at the camp. These are my more portable ones. Then we take the concentrates, and from those sluices, we put it in buckets. Every weekend I fill a pan from those buckets, or sometimes when we use the Bobcat, we have 45-gallon drums. And then we take the heaviest of the heavies and we put them through the cleanup sluice, and this thing will strip a lot of it off and leave the gold behind. Then we're going to pan out what we have in these ripples. I'll show you later how the gold accumulates in the riffles. Bob is in the house, B&B. Good to see you, bro. Hope things are good, man. The Susquehanna, yeah, I've heard there's gold in there. I heard the Allegheny holds gold too, but I don't know. Any parts of the Allegheny that I've seen, and I know it's a big river and I haven't seen it all, was higher, heavier flowing, higher water. Didn't see a lot of small, like open gravel bars and stuff like that in the Allegheny when I used to go there, but like I said, I obviously haven't seen the whole river. Any gold in Indiana? Absolutely, there's gold in Indiana. We have some folks in here that are like Midwest gold hunter that are in Indiana and find good gold actually out in the creeks. Yeah, big pay dirt drawing coming up on the 26th of the month. That's going to be a riot. The giveaway streams are always my favorite to do. We just did one last month in support of autism awareness. That went awesome. We raised $1,165 for autism awareness and research. It was an amazing community effort. Mega Dog, welcome in, Dave. Yeah, there's a video. I mean, a lot of us prospecting channels have videos lost in Silent Hill. I have a video out that I just recently made. If you look through my videos, it's called How to Make Money Panning Gold. Not that you're going to make a fortune, but it takes you through the process from start to finish, how to get started, stuff like that, how to actually pan. Stats is in the house. Good to see you, Stats. Crusty old dusty men are underrated. There you go. Well, I guess I know my place then, don't I? I saw, yes, I did see that coin, Nick. Those are kind of cool. The Dance of the Spirits, the $2 Northern Lights coin is still my favorite by far. But the CN Tower one's cool. Of course, I'm not much of a city boy, so it would make sense that I prefer the Northern Lights to the CN Tower, but still a very cool coin. Only the crustiest and dustiest, Maggie. Yee. You can pan with a frisbee. I've actually got a video on my channel. That's an old one though. Holy smokes, that brings me back. I did the Will It Gold Pan Challenge, and I had members of the community and subscribers to the channel send me in a bunch of stuff to try gold panning. I gold panned in a garbage can lid. I tried a cowboy hat, that didn't work. Gold panned in a wheelbarrow, bucket lid, all kinds of different things. That's all right, Maggie. You get a free pass. I don't take offense to anything. You know, we try to keep the show family friendly, of course, but you know, we also do like to joke around with each other. Jennifer, did I record it? Yeah, there's a video on my channel of me panning with all those weird implements. I called it the Will It Gold Pan Challenge. You'd have to look back in the archives of my channel. It would be in the prospecting and treasure hunting playlist somewhere. I did the dollar store panning challenge where I actually panned in a, what I use for a panning station. You guys will see, well, those that are not new here know what it looks like, but it's an oil change pan, and I actually panned in that and found gold. Anthony Serrano, welcome in. Yeah, Maggie, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're all friends here. That's kind of why you know, I dig doing these lives every week. Is we're a community. We got the, you know, over time we get a whole bunch of like little fun inside jokes, and everyone likes to poke a little fun at each other. Believe me, I've been called worse things than old or crusty before. You know, Nick, I panned in that video. I actually used a water bottle, and it somewhat worked, and it somewhat didn't work. So think of a disposable water bottle, the kind with the riffles. The problem was, did I pan with it and get down to the heavies? Yes, but all those riffles still had a whole bunch of heavies in them, so wouldn't consider it the most successful panning. Cheers, Anthony. There's 2 entries for Anthony into the upcoming huge pay dirt giveaway. The bubbles look suspiciously like something else. Listen, I'm not in charge of the bubbles. If the bubbles look suspiciously like something else and people are swiping through and it triggers them to stop and that helps my algorithm, well, I'm all for it. Aqua Donkey's in the house. Brother Aqua, good to see you, man. I'm not interested. Maggie, I just dumped the liquid in and whatever happens, happens. The water too, yes, the water too. It is, they're actually kind of looking a little weird today, if I'm being honest with you. Lost at Silent Hill. Vermont has good gold, really, really crappy prospecting rules. New Hampshire and Maine are my two favorites. I lean towards Maine only because I really love Coos Canyon as a place. But go to Twin River Campground in New Hampshire is amazing. You can pan the Wham, the Wild Amanuensis. Coos Canyon in Maine is absolutely amazing as well. And you know, you're not, when you go down there, you're not limited to just those two rivers, but you know, there's tributaries off it and stuff. If you are in Vermont, the most gold I've ever found in Vermont, it was in I know there's some people in here that probably go there. They're going to give me crap for giving their spot away, but that's okay. Go to Bear Brook. Jenny's in the house. Good to see you. You were at Coos yesterday, Dina? How's the water levels looking? Yeah, there you go. So, Lost at Silent Hill. Jeffrey's from New Hampshire. Dina is from Maine. Dan and Fran are also from Maine. Yeah, some great people. Check their channels out. They've got videos of them prospecting in your area. Yeah, they're looking a little strange today. That Maggie, not gonna lie. You never know, Lord Shadow. I did pick up a contract for work, and I'm going to be pretty busy this summer, unfortunately. When you run your own business, kind of sucks. You don't always get to plan your work. It's actually the opposite of the freedom you think it is sometimes. Your mind may be in the gutter, or they may also look gross, Maggie. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. No, that's the regular soap. There, let's do a little sculpting. Ooh. There. Give us a bit of a fresh start. See if we can make a giant bubble butt for everybody. Reminds you of Madonna in the 80s. Catchmore, first off, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, like, sub, do the things. That is just it's a small aquarium pump. If you were to look up Martin Prospecting Gutter Sluice, it'll tell you. I forget what the size is GPH wise, but yeah, it's just a small little blue aquarium pump. And Catchmore, stick around, chat with some folks, and we'll get you a wrench. You can connect it around to some of these other amazing prospecting channels in here. Well, it's great to have you, Catchmore. Glad you're enjoying it. We are almost at the halfway point with our concentrates, which is where I'll show you what's being caught. If you're handy, by the way, Catchmore, look up the Martin Gunner. And I totally regret not doing this myself. If you're gonna buy a cleanup sluice, don't buy this one. Buy a Dream Mat Cleanup Buddy. To me, it's a much more compact unit. This, in my opinion, I've tried them both, and this catches just as much. But the Dream Mat's a lot more compact, easier to use. If you're handy, make it. Look up the Martin Prospecting Gutter Sluice and just make one yourself. When I got this thing in the mail, I was like, God damn, I could have made that myself for like 1/3 the price. Terry B, welcome in, bro. Hillbilly's in the house. It's not a butt anymore, Maggie, but we got to start somewhere, right? It was a pretty deformed looking butt to begin with, right? So I'm kind of hoping this brings it back into shape. Maybe it needs more. So what do you guys think? More bubbles? Stupid. That's like the dumbest thing I could ask you guys. Do you guys want more bubbles? Yeah, there you go. Catchmore, you seem into prospecting. I'm going to give you a wrench, and that's so you can connect around with some of these other amazing channels. Okay. Now this is going to be a weird one because I don't even know what's in the sluice because I forgot to charge my light before the stream. Well, I'm going to sit here sluicing with a headlamp on. Because every time I look at the camera, I blind everybody. There you go, Terry. Happy Easter, sir. I've never tried creek drops. No, sir. There we go. Almost at the halfway point. We'll give away a few more entries. And we'll take a peek in the sluice. And today I'm going to be as surprised as you guys by whatever's in there because I can't see a damn thing. "35 minutes till the bar opens." Yes, sir. Hoorah. All right. So what time we have? 26 after. Let's take a look at the sluice because I'm just feeding it from muscle memory and I know how the water flows in this thing, obviously, because I use it all the time. But I'd like to know if I'm getting any gold. I'd sure like to know if I'm getting any golds. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. See if I can get the light pointed a little bit better for you guys. Yeah. That's some nice shiny. Go down a little bit more, and then it starts to turn to pyrite. So that's running perfect. And we're getting a little bit of shiny in there. We're in business. Welcome. A year for Justin. What a legend. You say that, it hardly feels like a year I've been doing this. Crazy. Crazy how time flies. $11 months for Miss Dina. Awesome. Jen's Doc, welcome in. Almost to a year for Dina. Won't be long. Yeah. All right. Let's give away some entries, guys. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. Catchmore, welcome to Hayseed. That gets you eligible for members only Fridays too. We've been having a riot, just chilling, having a few drinks every Friday, scratching some lottery tickets and winning some monies. Been a good time. Yeah, first rule about members only, we don't talk about members only. Do I have a dolly pot? No. I always wanted to get a dolly pot for rock crushing, but I don't. I just go to the thrift store and I burn through multiple grinders. I did that stupid Clash Aquarium gravel BS that had nothing in it. I went through three thrift store grinders in like an hour. I just stopped working. All right, legends. Number was 17. Congrats, Lord Shadow and Miss Independent. A bubble mortar, that would be cool. Maggie wins no matter what. Okay. We're all winners. My mom says I'm cool too. All right, legends. One number only. Between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. ATC's getting a little thirsty, not gonna lie. Jack Felmy Jr., welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, April had 17 as well. Thank you, Miss Dina. Let me grab an entry. Doesn't even have to be the right entry. I'll just add April's name to one of the entries so she gets one. There we go. April, congratulations as well. Thank you, Dina. Appreciate that. All right. There we go. All right, Legends. Number, that one was 37. Congratulations, D.A. Jimmer. Sly River sending that, Wolfbird. Maggie, it is okay if you hate everyone, as long as you hate everybody equally. And I hope you appreciate how I've reformed the bubble butt for you into a more suitable butt-looking apparatus thingy. OC Omega, welcome in. Jeffrey's only 5 for 400. Let's get Jeffrey if we can over. What a legend. Thank you, Jeffrey. Full half cent in gold coin. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Let's do 5 for chat, courtesy of Jeffrey button. Make sure y'all are hooking up to Jeff's channel. Get him over that 400 if we can today. I know a lot of people in here already have Jeff, but yeah, anyone new, make sure you're connecting. Do the things. All right, Legends. For 5 entries, courtesy of the legendary Jeffrey button, one number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Black Hole, welcome in. Make sure you sub up to the channel. We're all about love in here, Maggie. We're all about love. No hate, no reason to hate. But Fran wants some extra hate. There you go. Lost had 17 as well. I was wondering about that. I kind of caught it. Thanks, Dina. Lost, we'll get you another entry in there. No worries. Jeffrey and Dan getting the sticky man love stuff going on in here. What a day. A strange Easter. Exactly, D3. As long as you hate everyone equally, it's all good. Good to meet you, Black Hole. Stick around. We'll get you a wrench so you can connect to some of these other channels. All right. Number was 8. So for 5 entries, courtesy of Jeffrey Button, 3 winners, Miss Independent, Lord Shadow, and Dina Littlehill. Congrats, legends. Lost, I'm Brad. Well, there's a couple Brad. Rocky Mountain Prospecting is Brad as well, and I'm also a Brad. And there you go. There's another Brad in chat. Here we go. There's a lot of Brads in the prospecting world, actually. I know I'm Canadian, so by default, people always think my name would be like Doug or Gord or something like that, right? Deborah Pott, welcome in, Deborah. I look like a Bob, says Trouble. I look like a Bob. I don't know how I feel about that. From New Brunswick, another Canuck in the house. Good to meet you, Black Hole. All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Why do I hum like a little girl? Didn't even realize I was humming. Deborah's a Canuck as well. There you go. Bubbles still look like a big old butt. They do. But at least like it's like not a malformed butt anymore with the points. And that pointy butt stuff was a little off-putting. 5 entries for Black. There you go, sir. We'll be giving away 4 bags of gold pay dirt, if not more, on the 26th of the month. Every dollar spent gets you an entry towards winning one of those bags, and that's what these entries that I'm giving away are for as well. Yeah, like Bob and Doug McKenzie. I guess that, yeah, that makes sense. Take off, you hoser. Strange Brew was an awesome movie. All right, number was 19. Congrats to Fran and Triple A. There you go, legends. Time we got. Oh, we're a little early. We're a little ahead of time. One number only, guys, between 1 and 50. Then we'll get back to sluicing. We're a little bit ahead of ourselves. I did put a lot of bubbles in there, and that is going to overflow on the floor, which is okay. The rug needs a good cleaning anyway. Bits, welcome in. Maggie, don't worry about it. I know you're just having some fun. Happy Easter to you as well, Bits. We need somebody to got Bits in chat. We need a Kibbles, so we can have a Kibbles and Bits in chat. I'd get my coat and see myself out, but it's my live stream, so I can't. All right. Let me double check those numbers. Let me double check these numbers so I can still get it wrong, and someone will have to point out the people I missed. It does fly pretty quick though, so. Kibbles and Bits, that's not that old, is it? I remember that commercial with all the cute puppers. Kibbles and Bits and Bits and Bits. Shit. Alright. Number was 37. The closest with 38 was Maggie. There you go, Maggie. You got one. Shit. I'm funnier in text. That's because I'm in your channel, Maggie, when you're live hanging with you and Jacob, and you're not as family friendly, let's just say, as I am, right? Man, I miss having my light over my sluice. I'm not going to forget to charge that again. What a pain in the butt. Yeah. Jeffrey, Dan, Fran. What happens when you're camping? What happens at camp stays at camp. Karen Unce. Welcome in, Karen. Good to see you. Roger Lane, welcome in. Here to sub up and hit the like. Good to meet you. We're sluicing for some gold today. This one time at Bain Camp, it always looks like a big old white butt, man. It's just the way the bubbles fall, right? And then Adam Weiss is in the house. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, there's that weird song that comes on once per live stream. I'm glad it only shows up once in the play feed. Karen, you may be a little behind in chat. Just guessing because you're putting a number up there. Looks like a perfect old white butt. Dan likes the Death Star, the outside Death Star. Yeah, those are pretty fun. Especially when I take the leaf blower out and shoot it all over the lawn. Oh God, is it almost time for the bar to open yet? Yeah, lots of bubbles, Blitz. We go big on the bubbles every week. 11 minutes till the bar opens, that's not bad. We're in good shape. Very good shape, actually. Hopefully we got some gold going. Almost, Hillbilly, almost. Ooh, almost dropped my concentrates there. That could have escalated quickly. Almost turned that into a floor sweepings live. So Lost in Silent Hill, not much. So 5 o'clock, the bar opens. We give away some more entries. We all have, well, those of you that want to partake can have a beer with me. I'm going to have a nice cold PBR. And then we more or less flip this around, and I drain the sluice mat, and I start panning instead of sluicing. Nice, OC Omega, you're getting there, buddy. Mama has a nice cold lemonade and pretends it's a margarita. You do you, Mama's gone creating. Never makes you happy, my friend. Maggie wants a PBR now. I want a PBR now too, but I wait until 5. Because I don't want to get sloppy live on YouTube. There we go. There's some better tunes. Better old man music, as Maggie would probably say. It does look like a big old butt. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, back at you, Jenny. Happy Easter. I was in your chat, Maggie, last night. Actually, don't you get headaches if you drink too many PBRs? It's just a matter, everyone gets headaches if they drink too many PBRs. Too many is a very broad definition. You're kind of setting the goalposts a little wide there. I don't drink that many on a Sunday, of course, but gonna have to name the catch tub Becky. Oh my God, Becky. Look at her butt. I don't get headaches, I get felonies. That's a great saying, actually. Killian's, ooh. Karen, fancy pants. I like it. You get out of here. I'm the biggest prude in your channel. Maggie, so just so you guys know, Maggie's a friend of mine. Maggie has what I like to call Maggie-isms. We're in the middle. She's the kind of person that every once in a while blurts something out. And you're like, holy crap, that would look great on a calendar. So we want to make a calendar of Maggie-isms one day. Like, they're just kind of like sayings that come from out of nowhere. Those of you that remember Jack Handy, Maggie is like the female Jack Handy. Way cool dropping the shots. Holy smokes. Go big or go home, I guess. Anyway, cool. Yeah. It's that saying, Catchmore. Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Sounds like my hunt camp. Hey, Angry Warrior. No, we do this every weekend. Make the bubbles overflow. It's a thing. That's why members have custom bubble emojis and all that weirdness. You think that's something, Angry Warrior? You should see when I do this. Do my Sundays outside. Those get like crazy. The lawn gets covered in bubbles because I use the bigger sluice. There's bubbles hanging from the goldenrod. Bubbles all over the lawn. Still looks like a butt, says Maggie. Looks like a butt every week. Bubble butt farts smell like summer. Wow. I don't know where you're from that bubble butt farts smell like summer, Mega Dog, but... yeah. Alright, we'll worry about these. We'll let these dry out and we'll throw them in next week's concentrates. Oh. Eating rainbows and pooping butterflies. Alrighty. Almost time for the bar to open. Oh, let's give away a few entries. What the heck? Yeah, we're more than halfway through the show. So, Dina, if you wouldn't mind just posting that link, but saying what it's for, just so I can make like a pinned message type dealie out of it. Yeah, Mega Dog's from New York as well. There we go, I'll pin that one. We'll pin Lord Shadow, doesn't really matter as long as it gets up there. Replace pin message, I think I got the right one. There we go. Yeah, Mega Dog's from New York as well, Maggie. There you go. You. All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Hey, Heath. Welcome in, bro. Heath from New York as well, I believe. Pretty busy show, though. I'm surprised there's so many of us in here today, with it being Easter. Miss a few of the regulars. I miss Hearts of Gold and Broke Down Panner, Mary. Don't anyone tell Mary that I said I miss her. Punishable by death. Yeah, Roger Lane. I see you hanging around still. Get you a wrench. Make sure you can connect around to some of the other awesome prospecting channels in here. Bee Collector Rick. If multiple people pick the same number, then multiple people win. Oh, man. Holy smokes, it's 5:01. Not just a pair of jeans, it's time for the bar to open. So let's do this really quick. Number was 41. Congrats, AAA, bro. I got a Mega Dog sticker. I think Mega Dog sticker's in the front today. There, there's Mega Dog right there. Ah, we're running late. We're running late. Right, legends? Cheers, guys. Open the bar courtesy of my buddy Bob over at B&B Pay Dirt Prospecting. Oh yeah. Charts, says Dina. There we go. Charts, cheers, cobbles. Let's get this sluice turned off. It's kind of a saggy butt now. Roger, welcome to Hayseed, bro. Good to have you aboard, man. That gets you free entries into the big drawing and access to members only Friday nights. All right. Let's grab our saggy butt and put it in the butt bubble holder. Butt removal, butt reduction surgery right there. Liposuction, yeah. Yeah, JP, it's a thing in the gold community. I don't even know where it came from, but JP says charts. They get together every Saturday night and drink a bunch of whiskey and shoot the breeze and charts. Cobbles comes from the Flower Gold Wizards. All right, filter our sluice and drain off the excess water. Get this onto the table. I'm going to get a light on this too, so we can all see what the gold looks like in there, because without my light, which I forgot to charge, I haven't really been able to look. There we go. Ooh, look at that. We did that without making a dad noise today. Maggie, butts that big are not meant to last forever. A butt that size is unsustainable. Go. Oh yeah. Instant panning station. Just look at that. Boot some cordage out of the way. I'm afraid my chair is on its last legs. Well, technically technically it's a rolling chair, so I guess it's on its last wheels, but you guys know what I meant. All right. Shed some light on the subject so we can see what we got in our sluice. Let's take a look, guys. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Let's have a look, guys. I booted my tripod, that sucks. There we go. Awesome. The gold stops where it should. Nothing down the bottom. All up the top. All right. And I booted my tripod again. Be right with you guys. There we go. Grab our panning tub. Pour some jet dry in that water. Sorry I can't read chat, guys. I'll be right with you. Overdo it on the jet dry like always. Go. Our gold pan. Hope you guys can hear that. Pupper's got the zoomies again upstairs. What's up with him? No guest appearance from Puppers today. It's weird. Heavy black sands as always. There we go. Spick and span. Put Dirt Russell's mat back in. He'll be ready to rock next weekend. Sweet. Oh, dad noise. Now I get to make the dad noises because I get to sit in. So, Lost at Silent Hill Jet Dry is just like the dish soap. It's a surfactant. Gold is hydrophobic, which means it wants to float or ride on the top of the water. The Jet Dry is in that water just to ensure that the gold drops out and stays in your pan. Same as the reason why we use the dish soap in the sluice. Have a good one, Justin. Thanks for swinging by as always, brother. Ever notice how some beers are just better than others? Today's is a good one. Dan, what's the jet dry for? The jet dry is for jet dry. No worries, Lord Shadow. Anytime, buddy. It's a good cause. We can support all the good causes in the community. There we go. Well, that's loaded with gold, I can tell you that much. That's a good thing. Got a good amount popping up. See a lot of flashes as I'm moving the cones around. Got to keep your jets cool and dry, says Roger. Listen here, Roger. I tell the dad jokes around here. I'm just kidding. Will de-icer work? Isn't de-icer like almost pure alcohol? I don't think that's a surfactant. Or did you mean as like a replacement for the beer? Because if so, I don't recommend. Yeah, Mama, that's exactly what I'm panning into. It's an oil drip pan. Makes a great panning tub. It costs about $5. Ooh, I almost let a flake get away there. Scooter fishing. Dabbing on them haters. No gold left behind. You got her, Mandy. Some heavy black sands. You guys will see when I show you the final cleanup. I always show you the black sands at the bottom. A lot of good black garnets in this batch too. Liberate that shiny. You got that right, Karen. Somebody really is in the house. Happy Easter to you, my friend. Wee. Mandy's an absolute legend, Maggie. Yeah. It's kind of what we do around here. I like to connect the people that come in. So if Jacob came into my chat, Maggie probably went over, commented on a short, so that her subscription stuck. Medico Dillard, welcome in. It's good to see you, sir. Stick around. Make friends with my friends. We'll get you a wrench so you can connect to other channels. So Catchmore, this is from this dirt is from my hunt camp. You know what, Matico, I kind of like you already. Let's get you a wrench so you can connect around. I know there's a few folks getting close to some milestones. Holy smokes, Roger, you absolute legend. Look at all these awesome people getting memberships. Thanks so much, Roger. I appreciate you, man. Happy Easter to you as well, Roger. We'll raise a glass to that for sure, my friend. And we're happy to have you, Radico. Big time. Every week that goes by, the channel and the streams get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And that's really what I like, is the slow growth. And it allows me to get to know everyone and talk to everyone. And it allows us as a community to get to know each other before, you know. Yeah, you know what, Maggie? Here's the deal with that. Those of us that have our membership gift receiving turned on, I'm always on the fence on it, right? Because, like, I'm a member of a few channels selectively that I pay for, right? But man, I've gotten memberships to channels that I never watch, right? And I kind of feel like I would rather those go to somebody else. But yeah, but that's okay. It's still awesome, and as you saw, it went to a lot of really, really good people. And I just don't know how it works. You know, you'd think it would go to the people that frequent the channel the most, or something. But it doesn't always. Like, I've been lucky. Like when Roger just gifted memberships, or when I gift my 10 every month, I've been really, really lucky that they've gone to some good people, but gotcha, Maggie. Yeah, it is random. I don't think it's 100% random. I think there's something behind it, but no, I'm with you, Megan. I know, like, you can't really give them out to people you want to. It just picks people that have watched your channel. Shed some more light on that subject. So Lost, I went through this, I do have a video, like I said, on my channel, like on how to get started. It's called How to Make Money Panning for Gold. Honestly, oh, Mandy, you legend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Mandy. Actually, for Mandy and Roger, you should be hitting the balls. Honestly, a shovel, a gold pen, a snuffer bottle, Anthony Serrano, yeah, Anthony was in here today, actually. Anthony's the guy that always puts up the banjos and stuff because he loves the music. Yeah, I mean, you could always make money, Karen. It was always just a matter of how much money you can make, right? I mean, gold has gone way down in price, actually, recently, but by way down, it's still outrageous compared to where it was a year ago. Yeah, you have to be subbed up to that person, I believe. You're right on that, Maggie. Is he in chat now? As a participant? Yeah, that means he would have commented recently. Yeah. You guys having some dry weather? Country, you're dancing by yourself. I'm panning here, Maggie. Jeez. I'm drinking by myself. There, black hole's dancing. I think we got another piece of that dirty gold that I gotta watch for. I think we got last week. Gold that's got black on one side of it. Sharts. Tio, simmer down there. We do not want any sharts on the live. Yeesh. Change the name of the channel to All Things Crappy. All your sharts. Dina. Nice. Let the poop jokes commence, everybody. That's one thing about, you know, we all pretend that we're like this mature, cool, sophisticated group of people. Nobody can resist a good poop or fart joke. If it's gold, shared away, no doubt. And the goose that laid the golden egg. I'll let you guys try that in private though. And please don't report back your results. We'll show you the pan in a bit. I do want to get something set up, Deborah, where I could run I need a bigger table where I could run a webcam off my laptop and have a monitor here to kind of have like an overhead view, but what's the most gold I found in one sitting? You mean like sitting down, lost, and panning like this? Danny Blazer, welcome in. Gene, welcome in. Good to see you. The most gold I think we've ever pulled off on a live stream was about 0.3, a third of a gram. The most gold I've ever found prospecting in a day was about 3/4 of a gram, and that's only because I found a nugget that was almost 0.7 grams. I've never had a huge haul, to be honest with you. Like I found close to a gram in Alaska, sluicing on Nome Beach. Georgianne's in the house. Good to see you, Georgianne. Yeah, Karen, black beach sand. So there's a lot of pay dirt vendors out there like GMS. GMS has the, so GMS, for example, has his double black diamond. It is painful. It is not fun to pan at all. But I don't know if he has it anymore, but he used to have Washington Beach, Benson Beach sands. That was one of my favorite pay dirts. Really, really challenging. Go in for like Clash Impossible is just stupid pay dirt. I stay away from that crap. It's not fun and it's not a true representation of panning, right? Like Clash Impossible, he just loads it with black sand and tungsten. And you're not going to find tungsten where you find gold out in the wild. It just doesn't happen, right? So, yeah, kinky pay dirt. Like, you know, I like Creed. Creed's a great guy. I'd never buy kinky pay dirt. Like, that's just made to be a pain in the arse. There we go. Getting there, guys, getting there. Yeah, further to Deborah's point, oh, I wish I had a way to show you guys what this looked like when I was cleaning it up, but go. Ew, that's some tough stuff. Kinky's an experience. I've heard, like I saw Vendetta dry pan that stuff, more or less, but let's take a break, give away some entries, guys. All right, legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. No, it's harder. Trust me, 406, it's harder. Or 4, yeah. The kinky pay dirt, so Creed, it's not even naturally occurring gold. It's like ball mill gold he uses in that stuff. Oh, it's so nice to sit down and be able to see the entries. Yeah, it comes in like a little vial, the kinky. Nice, Gene, that's good to hear. There's Creed, designed for pure fun. And the only person that has fun is Creed when he gets the feedback that you give him after trying to pan it out. So Maggie, winning with 38 gets you an entry to win a bag of gold pay dirt on the 26th. Creed's like, yeah, you got me, you got me. Creed has other pay dirts though that come up for sale. T.O. can speak to it more. I've never done a Creed pay dirt, but I hear he makes great pay dirt. 2 entries for Gene for the 26th. Awesome. Mr. Hogan, welcome in, bro. So good to see you. So there's 2 entries for Miss Jean for our big gold giveaway on the 26th of April. There you go, Trouble One vouching for Creed, and Creed, of course, vouching for himself. All right, legends, that number was 17. Congrats, Karen Unts. No return policy. Is Teo in here? Did I miss Teo coming in? If so, Teo, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. I got this light in my eyes, so I can't 100% see everything. Two more entries for Miss Jean. We could do that for you, Jean. All right. Let's do one more entry. We'll finish panning this up because then we got to give away a couple more entries and pen and give out whatever's in the envelope for our grand winner for the day. One number only. Go ahead, legends. Between 1 and 50. Oh, it's April 5th today. 10 days until turkey season starts. Awesome. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Another one for Jean. There you go. Thanks so much, Jean. Another entry for Miss Jean. $15 days till 420. I'm sure you'll be selling that. That one's for T.O. Okay, we could do that, Jean. Your OCD with pay dirt, Karen, because then you pan it multiple times. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Gotcha, Gene. Let me double check my numbers here. There we we go. Yeah. Karen, you'd love kinky because then you could buy one pay dirt and it would last you the rest of your life. All right, legends. Number was 24, the closest. The real, not the fake, the real Mr. Hogan. All right, let's get this cleaned up. 5 for Mr. Hogan, 5 for Kermudge. We can absolutely do that, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Hogan. Absolute legend. Saw you were visiting Brian again recently. That's awesome. I know he's super happy having you around, buddy. And we in the community, you know, Brian is doing amazing. But of course, everyone in the community appreciates you, Mr. Hogan, for what you're doing for a community friend. I know I sure do. Yeah. Smash the bubbles in a while. Woo. Have a great day, Nick. Happy Easter yourself, my friend. Appreciate you. Congrats on getting up there and your subscribers. Yeah, well, there you go, Mr. Hogan. And it's what community's all about, and Mr. Hogan gets that, you know. Obviously, I think if Brian and the twins lived, you know, after what he went through, and he's getting better every day. If he lived near any of us, we'd love to go visit and pan and a good old time. Just pan a 1/4 gram TO bag today. Awesome, Creed. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. We're going to give away one more entry. Then we're going to show off the gold. And then we'll give away the lottery ticket or bag of pay dirt, depending on which envelope the winner picks. We'll go from there. Mr. Hogan's win aside. You have 2 TO bags, Gene. That's awesome. I've got no pay dirt. I haven't had pay dirt in forever. I almost pulled the trigger on a bag from Amazon. I was so desperate. But I don't want to buy pay dirt just to make a video knowing I'm going to get ripped off. But all the good Canadian sellers are all out. Yukon Alley has nothing. BC Gold Adventures has nothing. It's been crazy. But they have Bobby Nugget is on Amazon now in Canada. And I've heard decent things about his pay dirt. But I think I've heard decent things about his pay dirt because his prices in the US versus what he sells here on Amazon are like 2 different things, right? It's a 0.1, I mean, he's selling 0.12 gram guaranteed bags for 66 bucks Canadian, which is about, we'll say roughly about 45, 50 bucks for 0.12 grams, so. DNA is in the house. Good to see you, Deep North. All right, legends. One number only between 1 and 50. This will be our last entry giveaway for the day, I think. And then we're going to go for the ticket / bag of pay dirt. Yeah. Been a nice stream considering it's Easter, and I figured it was going to be quiet and we wouldn't have that many people along. We've had a pretty good crowd. It's been a good time. I always enjoy hanging out with all of you. It's been awesome. Awesome with a capital AU. Church to that says Mega Dog. Church, my friend. Georgia Times in the house. Good to see you, Georgia Times. All right. All right, we're almost there, guys. We'll announce the winner. Then we're going to grab the envelopes. All right. So that number, let me check, make sure no one put other numbers in. Number was Outfish is in the house. Good to see you, bro. Number is 4. Congrats, D3. Right on the number. Bam. Congratulations. There's an entry for Tim, Mr. D3 himself. Bam. All right, so this is going to be for the, actually, no, we'll do it this way. All right. So one number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, Legends. This is for the big one. This is to pick an envelope and get a scratch ticket, and you have a chance to win a TO bag of gold pay dirt. Outfish dropping the poutine. Atta boy. Love it. The poutine. Only us Canadians can get the poutine or the ketchup chips. There you go, guys. That's our gold haul on the day. Poutine is awesome. And there's some of the black crap that we had to go through to get. Here's the ketchup chips. There's just some of the black crap that we had to go through to get to it. So we're going to put this aside to dry so we can get our weekly pick for the gold weight. There we go. Get our panning station out of the way. we won't need that for a little while. All right, so there we go. So I saw someone did pick the number Sunday 7. Welcome in, my friend. Yeah, it's you have to, so you guys deep north, you see the amount, you guys see the final, right? But that's to get down to what I do every weekend. We're processing almost like 2/3 of a yard of dirt just to get that, right? So you're bound to get those heavies in there. Here's my old man glasses. You'll need them for the ticket anyways. My reading glasses. 13.89 ounces says AAA. Always the optimist at AAA. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a dance-off. Tomcat Josh and the real Mr. Hogan both guessed the number. It's 43. And the real Mr. Hogan guessed first. So let's hope we got a coin handy. All right, so Mr. Hogan, grab a quarter. Your pick, sir, heads or tails? We'll flip a coin. If you win, you get to pick an envelope. And by the way, that's 3 entries each for Tomcat Josh and Mr. Hogan, since they both picked the ticket. But only one can pick the envelope. So there you go. Real Mr. Hogan has selected heads. And it is indeed. Oh, it's tails. It's tails. There we go. Woo. So congrats both Mr. Hogan and Tomcat Josh. Well, Tomcat Josh, you will be going for the scratching a ticket for you today, or you could win a bag of T.O. Pater, depending on how things pan out. I think on the channel, the most times we've had coin flips, it's almost always been heads. It's been really strange. Anyways, enough babbling. Let's get this on like Donkey Kong. We got 10 envelopes. Tomcat Josh, pick a number 1 through 10. Tomcat Josh and the real Mr. Hogan, it's kind of hard to want to cheer against or for either of those guys. 2 awesome community supporters. Tomcat Josh picks envelope number 3. This is indeed envelope number 3, as you can see. And Josh has picked a crossword ticket. So let's all cheer on Tomcat Josh for a big winner today. So I'll grab my spectacular spectacles back. There we go. Where's my ticket scratcher? We'll grab that. Got a 3-pack of ticket scratchers off Amazon. Look, anyone needs 3 ticket scratchers. There we go. So the crossword ticket's ready. The old man shades are ready. Let's move this chair out of the way to get that ready. And we're gonna bring in the camera. Let's see how Tomcat Josh does on his ticket, guys. Mandy Lee Rain won. There we go. First letter is T. Big money, no whammy, says Mandy. You guys watch. Hopefully Karen Unce is still in chat. She watches on the members only, and she's got eyes like an eagle, let me tell you. Eyes like a hawk, as they say. She misses all the letters that I miss. She catches all the letters that I miss. And points them out for me. All right. G. Let's see more, just the one G. Okay. K. See any more K's. KY, right beside each other. No comments. Slippery joke there, says Theo. Oh. There we go. Now we're making some headway. C. Z or Z, depending which of our countries you're from. That's a weird letter. Don't normally see that one often. I don't think there's even any in this ticket. Weird. Moving on. There's a Z in there. You guys point it out because I don't see one. U. There. And then a B. Not seeing any B's. Where are all the B's? Come on, guys. No B's? Not a B on the entire ticket? Holy smokes. Alrighty then. X. I know we have some X's. There we go. There's a couple of them actually. Too cold for bees, says Mega Dog. Thank you for the dad joke. I appreciate it. Alright, there's the axis. R. R. There we go. E. Good, we got the E, so there should be at least a few of those. It's like the most commonly used letter in the English alphabet. There, that's a little bit better. Yeah, it can change quickly. Mandy's not wrong. N. There we go. Yeah, it can escalate really quickly, these tickets. You think you got a dud and then bam. L. See, it's like out of nowhere they start giving you better letters. Look at that. Doesn't mean you have an A. See more. Oh, there's an H there. An H there. Got a P. Forrest Gump. I got a P. You know. Sorry to hear, 406. Thanks for swinging by, bud. Hope everything's all right. There's a P there. All right. I there. An I there. An I there. Okay, we got pi. So we got one word. You need 2 words to win on your ticket. So if this next letter uncovers just one more word, Tomcat Josh is a winner. And it is a V. What a crappy last letter usually. Hopefully that's not the case today. But it's not looking good. Not looking good, unfortunately. So let's scratch this. There is an online game. Thank you, James. Not going to make a difference, unfortunately, but we'll scratch it regardless. So I forgot to boot up my second device because I'm using my first device to stream from. Once that fires up, we'll scan the ticket just to be sure. But regardless, that's 3 entries for Josh, just for picking the right number. Come on, second device. See, the thing is, there's an online game that you can play over here, and if you win, it'll actually show up when you scan the ticket, but obviously we're not going to go play the online game right now. And I wish I could use the phone that I'm streaming from to scan since it's already booted up, but fortunately we can't. Man, this thing's slow to boot. This is the old one that I used to have all the troubles in the buffering on. Remember that? This is the old phone that Elon never liked. All right, she's coming to life now. Just gonna find the lottery ticket scanner app. Next week I'll make sure that I remember to boot this up. It's only Crossword that has this extra bonus online game. Yeah, it's only Crossword that has this bonus game, so it's kind of a pain in the butt for doing these things. But I buy the crosswords because when I do the members only on the Friday, people seem to love the crosswords. Yeah, Lucky Sevens is less complicated. There's one we play Megadog on Fridays called Blocko, and you've seen it here. That's less complicated as well. "95 likes. You guys are absolute legends. All right. Come on, old phone. You can do it. All right. There's the lottery scanner. All right. So we're going to boot up this lottery scanner. Four more, let's hit 100, Mandy says. I'm with you. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Let's hit 100. Three more to go. There we go. It's always nice to hit 100, just because. Man, this is the slowest phone in the history of phones. This is like trying to stream off a Nokia bag phone from the 80s. All right, ticket scanner, tap to scan. All this for probably nothing, but you know what? We want to make sure for Josh, just in case. Survey says, "Hey, Real, good to see you, bro. Better luck next time. It is indeed a dud." All that for that, and I want to thank you guys for sticking with me through that because, you know, it's important. I want to make sure that just in case Josh would have won, I'd rather be honest and straight up with this stuff than have a question that, oh, maybe afterwards ATC scanned the ticket and it won. But it was indeed a dud. Not even going to bother pulling my chair up. Just want to say thanks to everybody for coming out. It was a great day. Congratulations to Mr. Hogan and to Josh. 3 entries for each of you. Cheers. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll catch you on the next one.